The most popular sports around the world. Literally anyone knows about soccer. In this video you'll get to know the general rules of the game, required skills, how it is played, and tips and tricks for you to dominate the game against others. Okay, let's start. Standard matches consist of 90 minutes with halves of 45 minutes. A referee may give extra time if needed. Learning about the layout of the field. This is the start-off area. The match is started in the circle with the ball on the dot in the middle. Usually, 2 players from a team are allowed in the circle to start off. No other players other than them are allowed in the circle. The players may enter the circle when the match has started. The line in the middle marks the halfway mark. Now, let's move to the boxes on the right and left side of the pitch. The bigger box is called the penalty area or the penalty box. The dot in the middle is where penalties are taken. A smaller box is where goal kicks are taken. The lines around the pitch are boundaries and the ball is out of play when the ball crosses it. Boundaries have a vital part in the sport. There are sidelines and goal lines. If the team kicks the ball out of the boundary, the other team will either do a throw-in, inside lines, or in goal lines. A corner can be executed if a team kicks the ball out in their own goal line. Now let's talk about the layout of the position. First comes the goalkeeper, then comes defenders, midfields, or strikers. There are many formats that can be used, like 4-2-3-2-3, which means 4 defenders, 3 midfielders, and 3 attackers. There are substitutions players for a replacement. Other formats can be like 4-2-2-3, 3-4-2-3. Formats depend on the choice of the team. Now we will talk about the role of each position. The goalkeeper must keep the ball from going into the goal. Goalkeepers may use hands or arms to save the ball if inside the penalty area. Goalkeepers can come outside the penalty box and can play like any other player without touching the ball. The defenders need to defend the ball to keep it out of the penalty box. Midfielders play both roles of defense and attack. If the other team has a chance of scoring and are advancing towards a goal, midfielders will start defending. If your team has a possession and are attacking the other team, midfielders may help the forwards score the goal. The role for the attackers is to the finishing part, scoring. Let's discuss about fouls or warnings. Players may receive a little warning or a severe punishment on fouls. Fouls can be described when a player performs a brutal tackle, kicks or attempts to kick other players, and handballs. There are yellow and red cards. A yellow card is like a warning. A red card means you cannot play the match any further and you need to leave the pitch. 2 yellow cards result a red card. Any offensive behavior or celebrations may result into these cards. A red card usually renders the player unavailable for the next match too. A referee might let you go without a card if your action was not too severe. Now we will talk about handballs. Handball is when a player that is not a goalkeeper touches the ball with his arm on purpose. If the ball is shot and hits the player's hand, regarded as a ball to hand, and the player will not receive a punishment. If a person does a handball, they will get a red card immediately. If goalkeepers touch the ball with their arm outside the penalty box, it will be regarded as a handball. The other team may receive a penalty or a free kick because of the handball. Okay, now we will talk about free kicks and penalties. Free kicks and penalties play a major role in soccer. A free kick may be awarded to a team if the other team have committed a foul. A foul committed in their own penalty box results a penalty. A foul outside the penalty box results in a free kick. To take a free kick, a player kicks the ball towards the opposite team's side. Players can make a wall to defend free kicks. Penalties are taken in the penalty area. No walls or players are are allowed during the penalty. Offsides are another complicated part of soccer. Offside is when a player is behind all the other team's players and is passed the ball to him or her. Okay, let's have two people, the passer and the receiver. The receiver is behind all the players of the other team, and the passer passes the ball to the receiver. The moment the passer passes the ball and the receiver gets it, it will be offside. If the passer passes the ball and the receiver is behind the players of the other team, then receives the ball with no players around him, which means he is onside. It will not be an offside. I hope you understand, as it is very confusing. Slide tackles are one of the best skills to know to get the ball off players. It is notoriously known to be performed by players and to receive a foul. Slide tackles can be a foul, but if performed correctly, it is the best way to get the ball off players. To perform a slide tackle, you need to run and start sliding on your back with your legs in front of you. With your legs, kick the ball and not the legs. Kicking the legs will result in a foul, even if they fall because of the contact of your leg. If the play falls because of the contact of the ball, it will not be a foul. And that's how you successfully execute a slide tackle. Okay, now I will mention some general rules. If a player gets a red card, a substitute cannot fill in the position, but in case of a goalkeeper, another player can fill in the position. If the ball is mostly inside the goal, but a little part is on the line, it will not be regarded as a goal. A player can be changed with substitutes if they are tired or injured. Players who have received a yellow card can still swap with substitutes. A team needs at least 7 players to start the game, and 11 players are the maximum. Throw-ins need to be executed with both feet on the ground and ball above your head. What are the required skills for football? The 3 main skills you need to be good at are passing, dribbling, and shooting. These skills may change for a goalkeeper. There are also different skills for different positions. Defenders should know how to defend, and all the skills associated with defending. Midfielders should know both as they attack and defend. Strikers should be good at passing, dribbling, and shooting, as these skills are vital when scoring goals. Now is the time for tips and tricks to get you better at football. Things like YouTube tutorials can be beneficial. Practicing is a vital part for a good player. Playing games like FIFA or PES can help strategize matches. The best way to learn is watch matches played by other professionals. There are many football leagues like Premier League, La Liga, Copa America, and the World Cup. All of these leagues are played by competitive players.